Hello, guys. This is Casher here at part of YS Stocks and Options. Just want to share my other idea with you guys. For you guys that saw the first idea that I ever did, I talked about SPY pre-quant witching, and this one is just um, post quant witching for SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF. So my idea was that what we've seen in the past, that is for quant witching, we always see SPY just really take a huge fall here, and then it recovers, bounces off the 50-day moving average. But what's been a cool phenomenon that I've seen though in the past 5 months is that SPY since May, the third week of May, you see here it bounced off the 50-day moving average to establish new record highs within 2 to 3 weeks later. We saw the same thing happen in the 18th of June, and then again the 20th of July, and also the 19th of August. So it's been consecutively the third week of every month, and with Quad Witching here being a huge catalyst going into the third week of June, I really thought that this would be a great opportunity for us to get into the trade. At least, in my community, we got into a trade at 450, 450, 452, I believe, once it broke this support area here that we annotated to be a crucial area prior to jumping into the trade. We got into it here where we got the alert, that is. So we jumped in it here. I got in a little bit earlier, which was my target area for my puts, and I'm still in it. I sold 30 puts this past week. I made about, I want to say, like $20,000, and then I still held on to a few more once it went a little bit higher. And now on Friday we saw that SPY actually closed at $445 and like 48 cents, I believe. Here what I'm saying. So we saw SPY was actually on the uptrend, right? So this is what, it was on an uptrend here, right, until here, this point here, and then it started. The trend changed, right? We always say the trend is your friend until it ends, right? So it ended here, and then it started falling down. And what I've done here, just I doodled some support areas that I found I'm very interested in to like going into the following week. And this one in particular here, very close to the 50-day moving average, was $441 and like 77 cents, and right above that was $443.58, which I marked it as my profit zone, right? So this area here, 441.77 to 443.50, is where I'm actually going to think about taking profits. And the reason for that is because once it's very close to the 50-day moving average, right? After because it crossed the 20-day moving average, which shows a sign of weakness, and I think it's gonna test this here this upcoming week. And I crossed there. I saw the I drew a support area here, line here, which touches all the lowest points here for the last 4 months. And I noticed that the crossing here, the cross of this area, 441.77 and this support area here is very crucial, in which I identified will be my area in which I'm going to take profits for this upcoming week. So we'll see what happens. But right after, immediately after that, I'm gonna be buying some calls for 2 weeks, expiring like the 1st of October, and about 30 to 40 contracts, and some are gonna be very close to the money, right? But I'm looking into taking profits around 440, 442, and 440, 450, 452, or 454 dollars. That's the area which I'm thinking about taking profits on this particular trade, and that's gonna be again by the first of October, which yeah, by right here, which I'm gonna be thinking about taking profits for this trade, for the upside, right? For the reversal, that is, no later than expiring on the 1st of October, as I said. Which I see the trend changing once it bounces off the 50, and then changing a little bit up here. So we'll see what happens, right? But just a good idea of mine. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I like the indicators. The stochastics here gave me confirmation that it was time for us to actually get in a trade. I like using the stochastics with the RSI, and also confirmation with it breaking here the support area. And as you see the stochastics, which it just tells you the way that the ETF or security is moving. But I like what I'm seeing here, the fact that it's trending down, which I see more more shorting on this ETF in the next week to come, right? And then of course bouncing off into retesting that high of $454, as we've seen here numerous times. Again, we saw it here, right? We saw it right here in July. We saw it in August. We saw it again in June, and lastly, we saw it around here where it crossed in May timeframe. So that's what I'm looking for as my signal to purchase. And most likely, it's going to happen like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of next week. That's what I'm thinking about actually buying those calls for 2 weeks out. So hopefully this was informative. Hope let me know what you guys think about the idea. Um, with the RSI, I think it's going to bounce off the 40 RSI here and bounce back. And but we'll just see what happens, right? So again, this is my idea. It worked out really well for the first idea I put out there. Hopefully you guys got in a trade and made some good money. And if you didn't, which is fine, right? It's we're all learning and educating ourselves here. So I always tell my guys, always practice logic over emotions, and see you guys at the finish line. Right? Peace. You guys have a good one. Bye.